Well, today the CPI report, all that news came in much better than expected. Can you believe that the experts got it wrong again and the market is on fire? We are just steadily, day after day after day, just reaching all new highs. New high today of $66,587.08. It's quite possible that we might just continue to go higher, but we're very likely to close at an all-new, all-time high yet again. And now I believe that's for the 23rd time this year. And if you're in the markets, I hope you're making money. And if you're not in the markets, I hope you consider taking a look at this S&P 500. You look at what some of the experts are saying, even though the experts are frequently wrong. We're all hoping that they're right, that the market just keeps going up another possibly 400 or 500 points this year. And that is a huge move up if it does turn out to be that way. U.S. consumer is just steadily buying, and buying. You know, people on Wall Street, hedge funds, those large bankers, they have been doing everything they can to scare the consumer, scare the U.S. buyer, and to, stop buying, so that there would be less revenues going to companies, which would in turn have a bad impact on businesses in the U.S. because they want the market to turn around. They've missed this run. Most of this 3-month run, 4-month run, has been basically retail investors. Those big people, those big guys, those big companies, they've been waiting for and praying for basically a recession for 2.5 years. They've been calling for a recession or downturn in the market since I started in October of 2022. But if you've been following me, it doesn't matter what the market does. It doesn't matter. It does matter what the market does. It doesn't matter what the big boys and the big girls are saying, what the big institutions say. We do not make our buys and sells based on predictive qualities or anybody else's thoughts and ideas and opinions. We simply just watch the market and we buy and sell as either the price moves back and forth across the fast moving average, the slow moving average, or as, well, we don't have that here, but as the fast moving average crosses either down or up across the slow moving average. And with that, we've got 2 stocks that we want to take a look at. We had some buy alerts get sent to us today. The first one's going to be Delta Airlines. All right, Delta Airlines has basically been consolidating since August 15th. We've gone down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So we're going to count this as a continuation. We have price move below our fast moving average and it's crossed below a slow moving average. But we're going to call this a continuation of any one of these cross downs, this one or this one, because it is lower than the two most recent moves of price going below our fast moving average. We currently have 12 shares, which is 4 shares in each of 3 books. 3 shares in each of 4 books. So we're going to be selling 1 book with 3 shares on this cross. On the cross that went below our fast moving average, we're going to count this as a continuation. So we're looking to sell 3 shares at $60.34. And we bought Delta Airlines at $60.22. So that's a 12-cent purchase for 3 shares, which is a total of 36 cents. And it doesn't matter how small or large, a profit is a profit is a profit is a profit. All right, and the second one that we're going to look at is MasterCard, MA. We looked at this yesterday and we had price move back up from a lower price cross continuation of the cross down yesterday. This candle continuation move was both for the price that crossed below our fast moving average and our slow moving average. But yesterday we had a cross of our fast moving average below our slow moving average, and whenever we do this, it doesn't matter if I have a green candle or a red candle, as long as the fast moving average is below our slow moving average, we look to try to sell or at least put a sell order for everything that we have, all the shares. We currently have 2 shares, that's 1 for each book. We currently have a sell order for 1 of them. So we are going to sell 1 right now. We purchased 1 of them at $568. So we're almost $20 higher. So we'll have a $20 gain, roughly. if this sells, and it does at 587. So we're looking at roughly actually a $19 gain on that sale of that of MasterCard. Now that takes care of the possible sell alerts that we received today. We do have a few that we're going to write. We actually have two stocks that we're going to write sell orders on. The first one that we're going to take a look at to put a sell order on is DraftKings. DKNG. We had price 2 days ago move down below our fast moving average. We had continuation yesterday. But it's possible, since I didn't put a sell order on it yesterday, it's possible that when we looked at it, price was up here. It was higher than the close of this candle, so it's possible we did not put a sell order on it yesterday, but we will put a sell order on it today. We currently have both candles. We're lower than the close of this cross. And the price is currently lower than our purchase price, so let's come in here to our watch list. DraftKings, we're going to right click, looking to put a sell order for 4 shares. There's 4 shares there. Now I purchased the DraftKings at $46.01. So we take a look at our first digit, which is in the tens place, which is 40. 10% of 40 is 4 cents. So we'll add 4 cents to $46.01, and that makes it $46.05. So $46.05. Good till cancel, extended hours, confirm and send. And there's our sell order for the continuation of this candle moving below our slow moving average. Another one that we're going to look at is Edwards Lifesciences. We saw this yesterday and we were waiting to see if we get this cross. All right, now we had price move, our fast moving average move below our slow moving average. We have a continuation of that move today. So we're going to look to either sell or place everything we have in sell orders. And I bought all 8 Edwards Lifesciences at the same time at $81.73. So we're going to we already have a sell order for 4 of them. We're going to place a sell order for 4 more. Sell 4, and I purchased those, as I said, at $81.73. So we go to the 8th digit, 8th place, and we're going to take 10% of 80, which is 8 cents, and we're going to add that to our 83 cents. So we're going to sell that at $81.91. $81.91 is what we're going to be placing this sell order at. $81.91. Good till cancel, extended hours, and confirm. So now we have a sell order for all 8 shares. All right, so recently I started only doing 2 sell orders because I didn't want to waste a lot of video time. I wanted to be able to show you which stocks we're selling, which stocks we're buying, but since the market is moving up, and it's moving up wonderfully today, there usually aren't a lot of sells. We only had 2 of them, so I'm going to go ahead and do our last sell order that we were waiting to see what happened today for a continuation move, and that's on Verizon. So we're going to be placing a sell order for everything that we have. Right now, we currently have sell orders on 8, which means we need another 4 shares. Now, I was able to sell 1 book of 4 shares at a profit before it continued down, but price did move below our purchase price. So we're going to look for Verizon over here in our watch list. Right click. We're looking to sell 4 shares, which is going to be 1 book. Now, we bought Verizon at $45.46. So we go to our first digit, which is in the tens place. We take 10% of 40, which is 4 cents. We're going to add 4 cents to our 45.46, which makes it $45.49. $45.49. Good till cancel, extended hours, confirm and send. And now we have all 12 shares in sell orders. If you're watching my videos for the first time with my swing trading strategy, If price moves below our purchase price, we do not sell. We just hold on to these. It doesn't matter what stock it is. If we can't sell at a profit, we do not sell it. This strategy is not a day trading strategy to try to create cash. It's not to create income. The swing trading strategy in my videos is for long-term investors. And long-term investors is in air quotes or in quotes if you write it down. Because typically to be considered a long-term investor, you buy an equity, you buy a stock, and you need to hold it for at least 1 year. But my quote-unquote long-term holdings is that we will be buying in and out of Verizon over the next several decades, or at least as long as Verizon is in the S&P 500. All right, we've got one more stock in our sell order list that we received alerts for, and this is McDonald's. Now, with McDonald's, we had price move below our slow-moving average yesterday. Today, we have a cross of our fast-moving average below our slow-moving average, but we do not have continuation on this price cross below the slow-moving average, and we need to wait until tomorrow to see if we have a continuation in price moving down for this cross of the fast-moving average below the slow-moving average. So right now, we're not going to do anything with McDonald's. We do not have a price continuation of this move. And we're waiting to see what happens tomorrow for this move of the fast-moving average past the slow-moving average. So we are done with our our sell alerts, and we're done with our sell list. It's now time to move on to our buy list. And actually, we do not have enough money. We only have $745. And this I need to keep. I need to keep that to cover all of the stocks that I am waiting to purchase for my day trading strategy. And if you saw up here in the left-hand corner, we sold some copper. So we'll wait for an opportunity to buy back into copper. So with that, we are done with our sell list and we are done with our buy list. All right, and our realized gains for today is $542.48. Now keep in mind, only $20 roughly of that is from my swing trading strategy in which we are creating these videos for. The rest is my profits from my day trades. All right, so our portfolio performance to date in the new account, we're looking at 3.41% for my account to the S&P 500 at 1.98. So I'm outperforming since August 20th, outperforming the S&P 500 by 1.43%. Taking the balance of our portfolio from the old account prior to the transfer of all funds to this account, we're looking at 1626 plus the current portfolio performance is 19.67, and the performance of the S&P 500 both combined is 12.52. So we are outperforming the S&P 500 in total performance for the year by 7.15%. So almost 20% performance year to date. That's a really good performance compared to the S&P 500 at just about 12.5%. So we've got another trading day notched in our belts. We've got another day of the S&P 500 moving higher. And we've got another day of trading experience. If you have any questions about my strategy, about my trade decisions, if you're looking or you need any clarification of my explanations, at times I know I can repeat myself, at times I know it can be a little cumbersome, at times I know it can also be a little hard to understand, but while I'm trading, every day I trade and try to explain what I'm doing while I'm trading, I get a little bit better with my explanations. So if you could just keep watching the videos, keep learning, keep looking at what trades you might be able to take just by copying me if you choose. And if you can, please click that like, share, and subscribe button. I'd appreciate that a great deal. And with that, we made it to the end of another trading day, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your Thursday afternoon.